Hey, the Son of Rad Chaser recently acquired a boatload of Nintendo powers, and he waited generously and graciously enough to wait until he got up here to open them. So we had to split this thing up into two parts because there was just so much to get through. So here's part one. The Son of Rad Chaser is happy as a pig in slop. It may as well have been Christmas for him, so good to see him in a good mood. Please stick around and watch everything. If you need to skip around parts, it is a little bit long, that's fine too, but just, go as you will, leave it in the background. Just, it's a nice familiar voice talking while you're cleaning or etc. So have fun enjoying the Son of Rad Chaser opening up many Nintendo Power magazines.
All right, guys, it's me, Little Chaser here with the disembodied voice of Rad Chaser off screen.
Ooh, spooky.
This is what I've been waiting for like 3 weeks now. But I didn't want to do it until we got together, and now we are here, and the time has come to open the giant pile of stuff that I've been sitting on. You saw it a couple seconds ago when we, shot it. It's a bunch of stuff, and now I get to open it all up, and it's gonna be really nice, and I get to see what's in it.
In a world where stuff is awesome, here's a whole bunch of it. The more you have, the cooler you are.
And then the best part is gonna be I get to take an inventory out of it and write down a bunch of numbers. Numbers. So here we go. First thing we've got from our good pal Retro Video Game Guy, and this is not Nintendo Powers. But by the way, the quest this year is Nintendo Powers. The ultimate goal is, a stack of all of them. The ultimate goal is all of them. Big Chaser's goal is he's doing 100 games. So this isn't even towards my own end, but he put up these. He put these games up. Retro Video Game Guy did on Instagram, and he had a little claim sale, and we made friends with him. He's our good buddy now, and now we get to see his stuff become our stuff. So I got 2 games from him. Trash, be gone. All right, game number 1, Tag Team Match Muscle. Muscle stands for must use suplexes constantly. Let's event. I felt like I was so close to making that make sense.
Well, with the power of movie magic, you can say it over again. Must use suplexes constantly. Let's event.
Okay, this looks cool. It's got cool 80s box art on it. Look at, I'll get that really close to the camera. Look, you get a taste 2 down here, and 1 for the guy over here. This game, the art looks cool, and the guy has some kanji written on his forehead. So, produced by Toei and Yuta Tamago, 1983. Out in America, 1986, Bandai. This is a cool one. I've never played it. Now, here's another game that I forgot existed. This is a light gun game. Gumshoe. Look at that nice old retro art, because back in the day when NES first began, they wanted to make it very clear what you were getting on the box art, and that's why they featured it on the box. So you didn't get, screwed around like they did in the days of the Atari by, showing really cool box art and having a real shoddy product on the inside. That's Gumshoe. 1 for you, and 1 for you as well. I don't need to do that, but I did do it. This game is produced by Nintendo, has the official Nintendo seal of approval. I don't know what year it came out in, but you know what? With the power of movie magic, I can make it appear right here on the bottom of the screen. Look at that year, so long ago. Well, that's the first bit of this haul. Some NES games, and now on to the cool stuff. this is next level unboxing video because you get a mountain of boxes with me. And another Philly fake out because this isn't any this is not Nintendo Power either. This is a frame that I ordered. And why do you ask why I got such a long frame? Well, if you'll recall from the last video, we liberated some promotional material for Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake, and boom, check that out. Yeah, that's gonna look real nice on a wall. I'm definitely gonna get it set up, and it'll be propped up when I've got the whole spread laid out here on the table. It's gonna look real nice. What do you think, Big Chaser?
I think I'm jealous that I didn't liberate that little piece of signage. I'm gonna go on eBay and look up one of my own. Hopefully not at eBay prices.
Oh man, listen. Hopefully the liberators understand that look, make a little bit of money, but you did liberate it for free 99. So
is it too late to change my name from Rad Chaser to the Liberator?
All right, I'm the son of the Liberator, and now we're opening up the first batch. I don't remember what I ordered. I do remember that I went on a spending spree on eBay. I blew the budget. I blew the budget really fast for the first couple of months. So we're just gonna slice in and get there. I brought my freaking super heavy duty cutter here. So here we go. And within this box, another box. Liberator, you might want to liberate your ass off of that seat and grab a garbage can.
You're making a little mess. It's like a Christmas mess. We'll worry about the mess later. It's okay to make a mess.
All right, this is yes. All right. So if you've been keeping up with the Nintendo Power videos, I was missing a random issue. This is volume 224 from January of 2008, and it features Ninja Gaiden Dragon Sword on the cover. Let's see. Also, I'm not even gonna make a short for it. I'm just gonna cut it live. This thing, we'll get to see it soon. But this thing is in pretty crispy condition. The spine is in. It's really intact there. Let's get it close on one of these ones. The spine is super intact. This thing is just in good condition. Minimal creasing. All the inserts and stuff are in it. It's just in really good condition. A fine addition to my pile. Now I have this one missing one, and now I don't gotta worry about it. It'll make a fine addition, especially once I bag it up.
We like being bagged up in this family.
You need to use protection. You gotta bag up. Otherwise, you'll get scum all over your stuff, and you don't want that.
You don't want to be a scumbag.
Certainly not. Okay. These ones, for how old they are in real nice shape. So we got Dragon Warrior Strategy Guide. And this thing, Dragon Warrior is, it's not the most gigantic game, so this isn't a huge player's guide, but you gotta get a look at this stuff on the inside here. It's just the full game, and it's funny to see how they were able to, they weren't able to just take a whole full screen of stuff. It's like, okay, we got one part of the screen, take a screenshot. Take another screenshot. They do this 3 or 4 times, and then they have to paste all the pictures together seamlessly. So, you've got your hero in, 5 or 6 different shots. This is cool. This is super cool. And it's in really good condition for how old it is. It's not very thick, but you know, that's how much you need for the first Dragon Quest game called Dragon Warrior, released by NX. This thing cost $2.50. Not for when I bought it, but I actually got this lot at an okay price.
1989 money or?
Yeah, yeah, baby. All right, then we have the two-part series, Super Mario Brothers 2. And we got both of these, and these things are in good condition. Part one, they had to split it into two parts, so I don't know why they did that. I would like to read into that and find out. But these things are great condition. You know, despite the fact that they're just stapled on the side, but they're both really clean. These things look good. I just wish I didn't know every secret about Super Mario Brothers 2 and Dragon Warrior. Otherwise, these things would be useful to me as well. Sorry, I don't want to sit here and nerd out about how cool this stuff looks, but I will, and we'll edit around it. But we're gonna keep moving because we got a lot of stuff to get through. The last box is gonna have to be done in like some kind of fashion. Chaser, would you mind doing me a favor while I'm doing this? Get some kind of notepad and just maybe list what I'm getting out here.
Sure thing, son. Sure thing.
You're such a good father. I'm your father. I'm your father. All right here we got a couple different Nintendo Power guides. We've got the 4-player extra, which seems to be missing its back. Actually, I don't think it is missing its back. I think it just has.
That's extra.
Sorry, yeah, it is extra. How'd you know it was extra? Yeah, there's the back cover right there. This is just more ads on the end. So this thing's complete. The spine is not in the greatest. It's not in the greatest shape, but the book is all held together. Even Chase wants to look at it. What do you think?
I think that there might have been a front part of this that somebody peeled off that was like the back part, because this is clearly like some promo thing that goes on the outside. See, because look, that's where the This is where the This is where the address would have been.
Right. This is exactly how they figured out how dinosaurs work.
So the magazine, so the player's guide itself is pristine without any, whatever. Perhaps.
The inside of this thing is immaculate. And look, I've seen the cover of this a jillion times. 4-player extra. So every time I look at this, I think it's a player's guide for a football game. This thing covers all the 4-score stuff. That was this was the whole point of this one, is look at all these games where you can play 4-player games. Yeah, NES Play Action Football, Gauntlet 2, Nintendo World Cup. I love that game. Swords and Serpents, Super Spike V-Ball. See, that's good that Super Spike V-Ball and World Cup come on the same cartridge. You get a 4-score, you get a couple friends together, buddy, you got a stew going.
Yeah, gotta get some friends first.
And of course, an old favorite of Rad Chasers, Ivan Iron Man Stewart's Super Off-Road.
Ooh, nice one.
And the 4-player roundup, Kings of the Beach. This thing is in great condition. Likewise, in this lot here, Son of Chaser. I thought you were collecting issues of Nintendo Power. I've only seen one of them. Well, your boy went and done goofed, and so I went on a side quest here. This is what happened. I went on a side quest, and I was like, eventually I'm gonna get all of them. I'm gonna get all of them Nintendo Powers, and then I'm gonna be like, what am I gonna do now? So I decided, I know what I'm gonna do then, and I'm gonna start doing it now. And my side quest is I'm gonna get every official licensed Nintendo Power strategy guide. this was a good start because this lot is in really good condition, and I'm starting to think you're right, Chaser, about the other one, that there was a whole thing all around it, because the spines on these ones are man, they're good, and it looks like these were all sent to one Catherine Stone in Whippoorwill Circle in Duluth, Georgia.
Whippoorwill. Funny word.
Ninja Gaiden 2, complete player. Now, if I was thinking that there was going to be a game that would need a complete player's guide, I wouldn't think it'd be Ninja Gaiden 2 because it's just a platformer. So I don't know how many secrets are in Ninja Gaiden 2, sorry, I haven't played Ninja Gaiden 2. But when I do, now I have all the secrets, and also I'm seeing that there's a comic in here. I think there's comics in between every chapter. There's comics in between every chapter. Oh my god. This is amazing. Oh, dude, I am stoked to look at this stuff. This is, oh god, I'm gonna have to start a whole other series of stuff. This is so cool. This is so friggin' cool.
Yeah, they look crispy. I can see them from over here.
I mean, for how old they are, these things are extra tasty crispy. Here's another game that I wish I had required use of this player's guide. Final Fantasy. These things are in such good condition. These things I was maybe having a little bit of buyer's remorse when I was like, man, I should not have spent so much money on all this stuff. But there was a couple of these things I was like, oh, it's only like $30 or whatever, and it's like $10 each for these is like, for me, this is good. When you encounter a Naga in the Sea Shrine, don't make any rash moves. Protect your party from Naga's nasty Lit 2 attack by using A-Lit. It may be the only move that saves you. But you may be onto something, Final Fantasy Player's Guide.
That's advice.
Yeah, this thing, it's got an enemy index in the back. Look, this is the thing that definitely separates the older Nintendo Power stuff from the new stuff. Is there's such cool, just artwork for like, hey, we know you gotta use your imagination a little bit when you're looking at this stuff, because it doesn't look like exactly like all these things, but like, look, okay, chapter 4, Warriors in the Sky. Look at that artwork. That's incredible. And the whole, like, these books are filled with this stuff, and this thing is just, it just walks you right through the game. I mean, obviously, because that's what a player's guide does. Chapter 2, The Sleeping Prince. No one had to do that, and they're like, well, we gotta make this thing look cool, so they did. This friggin' rules. Oh man, I gotta keep moving. I can't sit here and do this. There's too much stuff. This is the first time I've ever had this problem. There's too much stuff.
This is like Christmas, bro.
Let me tell you, Son of Chaser has children, and he has to derive his joy on Christmas morning by observing the joy of others.
By proxy.
And listen, I love this last Christmas, but now this really truly feels like Christmas for me. Like, if
it's your Christmas.
Right. I know I did buy all this stuff for me, but if someone else had bought this stuff for me and it's like, I think you're gonna like this stuff, man, woo. All right. So first off, these people bagged up.
Nice.
No boards.
Don't lose steam. Don't lose steam, Son of Chaser.
Look, these things are they're bagged up in like Ziplocs. I mean, look, good on
bags.
Look, good on you. If you don't have BCW backs and boards, you got to make do with what you have. All right, this was one lot that I got here, and it's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 magazines here. These are Nintendo 64 era magazines. I remember this because I needed Nintendo 64 era magazines. The other reason why I've stopped purchasing stuff, aside from it being cost prohibitive, is that I ordered so much stuff that I forgot what I ordered, and I was like, I need to go through the stuff so I can account for everything so that I know what to start looking for, because all that stuff starts to blend together. Son of Chaser. Now is definitely the time when I'm gonna need you. These things are in good condition. Volume 132. Oh baby. Apparently, all right. Sorry, there was one Nintendo 64 era in this thing. The next thing's Ninja Gaiden. This is early stuff. March, April 1989. These things don't have volume numbers on them yet.
Yeah, and they came out once every 2 months.
Yep. July, August 1989. Mega Man 2. DuckTales, September, October 1989. These things all, these things have a little wear in them, but they look like they're in pretty good condition. Here we go. There's some more Nintendo 64 stuff in here. All right, volume 99, which is good. I've got volume 100. I think I feel like I already have this one. I don't remember. Maybe I'm thinking of volume 150. Okay, volume 133. Hey gamer, this is your last issue. You better order up, and you better bag up what you've got.
What number was that?
Volume 133. Oh, back to the old stuff. May, June 1989. TMNT. This is not the first time the Turtles are going to grace the cover of Nintendo Power. They just did it recently for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Smash. Something. Brawl Smash. Something similar but legally distinct from Smash Brothers. Also, it's a Smash Brothers game with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Alright, volume 144, featuring Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. I don't mean to give you too much inside pool here, but my quest for next year is going to be, I'm going to start getting all the stuff on the covers of these things. And then everyone, that's gonna be an undertaking. So I'm gonna have to do it in sections. But for the next couple of years, you'll watch me buy stuff that is featured on the cover of Nintendo Power. All right, volume 103, Diddy Kong Racing, 16 whole adventure pages. Volume 146, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. We're back in the old school. November, December 1989. Castlevania issue 116. That's one I have, so this one is definitely it's going back out into the market, and this is good, so I can get more stuff. And lastly, in this one, we got volume 98, features Star Fox 64 on the cover. This is a heck of a haul here. That one's looking right. Got another box, and this is. I don't know if you saw the thing. We haven't even gone through the main one here. This is oh Maron! This thing's filled with packing peanuts. Sorry, Chaser, for what I'm about to do.
Forgive me what I'm about to. Look, there's no worry about messes here. There's no one's here to yell at you about making a mess.
You're here to yell at me about packing peanuts. I'm in such a good mood. Like it could have just been a giant thing of glitter. we could have gotten mad about it afterwards. I was like, I don't even care that amount of glitter just came out of this thing. And we're back. I cleared most of the packing peanuts, but they're gonna get cleared up after we do this. All right, we got Beetle Adventure 119. I have this one, and that one's gonna go on to the the resell stack. We got F-Zero X. This is volume 112. It looks like the spine's a little busted. It's volume 112. It says it on the front. Oh baby, here we go.
Final Fantasy 2. Is that what that is?
Final Fantasy 2, volume 30. This is. I love this game. This was like The first time I played Final Fantasy II was before I went to Ecuador for the first time in my life when I was in middle school. And all I could think about for that whole month is I'm gonna rent Final Fantasy II so hard. I'm gonna rent it so hard. I got back and never saw it again. And then I bought it from Ian Swain for 20 bucks.
Never heard that story.
Yeah, I bought it from Ian Swain for 20 bucks. It's not a cool story, but that's what happened. We got volume 37, Lemmings, Over the Edge Excitement. These magazines are looking pretty right. And volume 32, Super Castlevania 4, and these things are looking good. I got a D bag and then I got a re bag. Oh, hold on a second. There's more under the packing peanuts. We got volume 122. This features World Driver Championship on the cover. And the last one in this, Beam Up to Adventure. It's volume 29, Star Trek. There are 5 lights. There's 3 lights pointing at me right now. All right, and now I'm going to, with all my might, try to get as many of these packing peanuts into the box. You know, speaking of packing peanuts, I didn't have anything to pack up a couple of comic books I sent out the other day, and I was like, you know what I could pack these with? Used grocery bags. I promise you it's gonna make a lot less of a mess. As a matter of fact, it'll have a negative impact as a mess because it could be used to clean up other messes. This is the Son of Chaser Power Hour. If you're just tuning in, I've just opened up a treasure trove.
Funny and logical.
This is, oh my god. This really does feel like Christmas. Oh my god. And now for the big one.
Now we lost power to this one.
Oh, Maron.
Well, what we can do is charge it while you're yapping. Hopefully it saved all that.
You're always safe when you're, hopefully it saved all of that. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
All right, our friend here with the big lot used newspaper. Okay.
Smart.
Yep. A lot easier of a mess to pick up. Although if there were garbage bags, I could use that to clean up the packing peanuts. Oh, a combination of this and plastic. Son of Chaser, I'm Son of Chaser. You're the Rad Chaser. I do have various pieces of us. Yeah, I see your little sprunger going off right now. We might be using this for some Repro Styrofoam.
Repro Styrofoam inserts.
Repro Styrofoam inserts. If I ever get the box of gumshoe and must-use suplexes constantly, let's evaluate. And then the game is an exercise on why you must use suplexes constantly. This reminds me of those Christmases where our Uncle David would do a bunch of messed up stuff to make the presents really difficult to be accessible as a joke. One time he gave our mom $50 for her birthday or something. He baked $50 worth of quarters into a cake. So help yourself. Oh my god. All right, more than ever before, you're gonna need to be taking notes here. You gotta come up with an interesting way to ship all this stuff. I'll give you that. This guy really did everything that he could. This one's saran wrapped. And they're all bagged up. These are all bagged up and boarded.
He's done all the work for you.
Okay, I'm still gonna have to rebag and I'm still gonna have to debag and rebag. If these aren't BCW boxes and boards, it might not pass my standards. Let's take a break. Let's take a break because I don't know how much my camera has left on it, and we're taking a break at 30 minutes. This box is so monstrous and full of stuff. I'm only just looking at one stack that's coming out. You gotta stay tuned for episode 2. I can't do this all in one episode.
And thus ends part 1 of the epic Nintendo Power opening. live on camera. Great stuff, huh? That old magazine, that other old magazine, wow. And there's much more to come. Please stay tuned for part 2 coming up as soon as I finish editing it. Bye-bye.
I love Rad Chaser. He is handsome and smart.